How's it going, everyone? It's Sam, a crypto OG, an OG investor in general. Just talked about Bitcoin and left some people speechless with what he expects to happen. And I realize some people are getting a little bit bored at the price. They say, all this good news is happening, yet the price isn't moving. Well, newsflash, that's what happens, right? There's stuff that happens before the price moves. Okay, so a lot of the time we have to build up those good catalysts. Nothing happens, and then all of a sudden, boom, $20,000 move. So be ready for that. I want to talk about some of the other things that are happening in the market that are going to push up the price eventually. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos like this. If you want to be prepared, for the next Bitcoin move, you can check out the link to Margex underneath the video. I mean, take a look at this range. It's almost a perfect range. Top, bottom, top, bottom. I mean, we dipped a little bit below it, but we're moving right back in the range after about, a few days. We're back in the range. So if you want to play these lines, if you want to play these trend lines and you want to leverage trade, there's a link to Margex and to CoinW underneath the video as well. Both are giving away some free tokens right now. There's a jungle airdrop on CoinW. There's a hamster airdrop over on Margex. Of course, always do your own due diligence. Make sure you check their terms and conditions, but you can start trading in just a few seconds with no KYC, and you don't need a VPN. There's also a link to Blowfin as well underneath the video in case you want to try trading there. But let's get into it. Let's start with Tom Lee.
Tom Lee's going to be absolutely right about the 5,500. Why is he still saying 150 for Bitcoin? Why do that? Why not just focus on stock? Don't stick your neck out, because it was falling below 60,000. Now it's back to almost 63,000. So that 6 trillion we just talked about, that sort of plays into your Bitcoin thesis.
That's right. Bitcoin's probably suffering from the Mt. Gox, starting distributions in July. That was a huge overhang for many years. But if I was investing in crypto knowing that one of the biggest overhangs is going to disappear in July, I think it's a reason to actually expect a pretty sharp rebound in the second half. So I think, 150 is still within.
It's already July 1st. So that's so you're not taking that off the table. That's still a possibility.
That's right. And one thing to keep in mind, Bitcoin makes most of its gains with 10 days every year. If you take out the 10 best days in a single year, Bitcoin actually has negative returns.
Now, why is it important what Tom Lee thinks? Well, he's got 25 years of experience and has been top ranked by Institutional Investor every single year since 1998. He's worth a few $1 billion, so people pay attention to what he has to say. Now, why does he think Bitcoin's going to do so well? Well, he's talked about it before, but I mean, we can kind of go through some of the news today to get an idea for it. We are going to a period of higher liquidity. We also know that Bitcoin is rare. It's one of the only things that you can't find more of, make more of, that you can't take from other people. Just in the news today, Saudi Arabia discovers 7 new oil and gas deposits. Okay, so, I mean, there's more oil popping up all over the place. There's new gold popping up all over the place. You can build more quality real estate wherever you want. You just build up. So, yeah, there are going to be people that want to move towards something scarce like Bitcoin. And the fact is, a lot of people are already moving there. I mean, ETFs bought over 2,000 Bitcoin yesterday, worth $129 million. Big money's buying. Hedge funds are buying. In a few months, a month and a half, we'll know what new funds and hedge funds have been buying Bitcoin, what new pensions have bought Bitcoin. And of course, there's some FUD, like Tom Lee says. Some the overhang from Mt. Gox is still here, and people are a little bit worried, thinking that these investors from 10 years ago are going to start selling Bitcoin. But the fact is, there's a lot more good news than bad news, but people still just focus on the bad. They focus on the short term. They focus on what's worrying them. And of course, we could dip down from the Mt. Gox Bitcoin distribution, but that will probably take months to pay back. And who knows how much they actually get at this point. We also know even the people that don't like Bitcoin still are invested or have Bitcoin or need crypto companies. How do we know that? Well, the SEC, who has been against crypto companies, against exchanges fighting them day after day. Well, they're connected to the U.S. government, and the U.S. Department of Justice just agreed to pay Coinbase a $32.5 million contract. Why is this? Well, the U.S. Marshal Service, part of the DOJ, has announced a $32.52 million contract with Coinbase to manage and dispose of its large cap digital assets known as Class 1 cryptocurrencies. Coinbase will provide custody and advanced trading services, streamlining the management and disposal of these assets while adhering to federal policies. Okay, so basically, the DOJ obtains, Cardano, whatever it is. They obtain Cardano in a heist or from someone that they were taking money from. The Coinbase platform will now be selling that Cardano, for example, and giving the U.S. Department of Justice cash back. So just an example there, but that's basically the idea, right? I mean, they obtain Bitcoin more than other things, so Coinbase will help them with that. Now, I actually like that. I like the fact that Coinbase is helping with this, because you would think that they would be good stewards of the crypto. They wouldn't just go dump in one market order on the market. They'd probably try to find OTC buyers for some of these assets, or they'd slowly sell it over time, right? They would do something that doesn't crash the crypto market, because that does affect their business. So yeah, even the people that hate crypto still are using crypto, still trying to make deals with Coinbase. So it's interesting, right? I still do think that we're going to go up pretty significantly in the second half of this year. But whether we hit 150 or not, I don't know. I don't know if it really matters, because if we go up to 90 or 110 or 150, I think we'll all be happy. Of course, I would rather go up higher, but yeah, you want to be careful. Make sure that you don't FOMO in, or FOMO at the wrong time when that happens, because there will be people trying to jump in, trying to put everything in the crypto market, trying to remortgage their house. They'll lose money, they'll lose their house. So just be careful, right? Make sure that you place your bets when no one wants to place them, when the market's scared, not when it's greedy. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video, though. Nice short one here for you. Thank you so much. Check out those links underneath the video to Margex and also to CoinW. And if you want, there is a link underneath the video to Bitcoin Nashville, where you can get an extra 10% off on your tickets. Extra 10% off. And then if you want to pay in Bitcoin, you get another 21% off. So you can actually get 31% off on your tickets. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next video. For everyone in America, happy 4th of July. It's coming up.